It's Monday, March 13th, and wow, it was kind of an interesting weekend in the finance world. Attention to that. Wow. But wanted to look at the Albuquerque housing market data that came in over the weekend, and just back to that story. Follow interest rates. Interest rates, a lot of movement there, and that's good news for buyers and good news for sellers. Really, I mean, if interest rates do come down, which they are today, that is going to be good news for folks that are in the housing market. But let's look at the market data that came in over the weekend here in Albuquerque. What we're looking at is a real-time look at the homes for sale in Albuquerque. The good thing about this report, and I was talking to somebody this weekend about this, it's looking at not what happened in the past, but what may happen in the future, because it's tracking current list price, current inventory, which pretty much tracks with what's going to happen in the future on prices and supply and demand. So if we look at this right now, we are still tracking in a seller's market using this market and action index indicator that is in this report. We do have median list price, median price per square foot, all going up. Days on market has come down from a little bit ago, and price decreases have flattened, meaning we're not seeing as many people taking price reductions that we did back in November, December, for example. So median list price, 3-year trend. We have a 90-day average and we have a 7-day average. If we look at the 7-day average, obviously there's a lot of variation there week to week, but what we have is it's continually gone up here since, let's see, we go back to December, right? That's right. It turned right after Christmas. And what we're seeing is that people are listing their homes for a little bit of a higher price. Now, if we go to price per square foot, which is the other one that tracks pricing, and this is actually a better overall indicator of price movement, kind of, because median, obviously, it could affect it if you have some lower priced homes versus some higher priced homes. But price per square foot, we hit that peak back in March, April, May on list prices. It pulled back a little bit through the end of the summer and into the winter. And again, right after Christmas, list prices started to increase. Again, this is not sale price, but it tells us that sellers are confident in their price. We're not seeing a lot of price reductions, like I said, and we don't have a lot of supply. So there's not an oversupply where people feel like they need to reduce price to get a sale. And then that's the last thing I want to look at here just today is the inventory, number of homes on the market. Now we're up. Like this is this year. Let's see, what are we at here? 7-day. Let's look at the 7-day average, 840 homes. We're looking at single family detached homes in the greater metro Albuquerque area. That is up from last year, which was an all-time low as far as I can tell, at least back to as far as data I can find, which is, early 2000s, late 90s. So that was a crazy year. In fact, I just did an interview with KOAT TV because they were looking at some of the stats. And when you look at the year-over-year numbers, there's some scary stuff. 137% increase in days on market. That sounds crazy. But when you look at it in context, it's still much lower than the average days on market that we saw back in 2020, 2019, 2018. We almost have to throw 20, 21, 22 kind of out the window from a market stat comparison standpoint because they were such unusual years. So if you have any questions about the real estate market or have any questions about your home or buying or selling, we're the Venturi Realty Group with Keller Williams Realty. I really just do these because I love to keep a track on what's going on the market here in Albuquerque and share good information to folks. So thanks for watching. We're at 505-448-8888.